Hi everybody, this is Peggy for Cropstop.com, and today I have several things I want to show you that you can get at Cropstop and use to make those awesome cards. Here's one of them today that we're going to be showing you. We're going to be using an embossing folder and some of the new pearl pins that I have from Viva. I'm going to show you another embossing folder that I got from Cropstop and how I made this really cool card using some metal and the Cricut's embossing tool. And then this is the other folder that we're going to show you. And then I want to show you again the pearl pins that I used. Well, I just have so much to show you. Let's just get started. This is the first card I want to show you how I did this. It's really, really simple. These are some new embossing folders that I just got from Cropstop. This one is called, get this, Flowers. I know, hard to remember. And it's from Crafts to You embossing folder. I really am fond of these. I like them a lot, actually, because when they emboss, they really give you a deep embossing. Let me just run it through my Cuttlebug here and show you how nice the embossing is. I've used a piece of paper that's white on the back, so I'll be able to sand it. When you do that, you have to be careful with some of the papers that are called white core. Is really the best to use. Let me run this through here. Because they're a little thicker. Now this is a lighter weight paper, so when I sand it, I'll have to be a little gentle. Move this up here for you. And I want you just to see how deeply this etch just embosses there. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but I'm really, really, really liking these. I just use my handy dandy sanding block and I just sand. And again, because this isn't real thick cardstock, and it's not coordination paper, it's just a paper that had a white background, you really have to be careful when you're sanding it. There we go. It's just, I love these flowers. I don't know if they're daisies. They kind of look like daisies, and then when you look at them in a different direction, they don't. Anyway, so there you go. That's all I had to do, but the embossed, it's just so deep. I'm really liking that a lot. I think I said that a dozen times, but I really do. Now what I did on this card, this is another product that I'm really becoming very fond of. From Viva, it's called a pearl pin. And what I did it two different ways here. In the center of my flower, I just put a glop. That's one of those terms Peggy has, you know, a glop. So I put glops here, and then here, I just simply put 3 little dots. The reason I like this is it automatically flattens out if you want it flattened out. I mean, it does flatten out. I wanted my little pearls down here, and again, I don't know if the camera can pick it up. We all get that bling and put on our cards, and I just wanted some little delicate little things there, little pearls. So I put 3 little dots right there to finish off my card. So it's really simple to use. Let me just put some on this to show you. I can even hold it my hand and do it. It just pours right out. I squeezed that a little hard. So there you are. So this one, unlike another product where you can also do the little flick thing if you want to, this really does flatten itself out, so you don't have to do anything special to it. They have other products from Viva. We're going to use this one too, the violet one. We're going to use that later, and this is so cool. Do you see this? It's a glitter liner. Let me get the card to show you what I did with this. Now for this card, I'll show you the other things I used, but I wanted to show you real quick this glitter liner. I took it, and inside my stamped letters of beep boop, or beep bop, I don't know how you want to say it, I say boop. I put the little glitter in the O there, and then I have these really cute little white brads for his eyes, but they were kind of blah, just being white, and I actually took the glitter liner and I put little dots on it, and it worked perfectly. Then if you look real close, I don't know if the camera can see it, I'll bring it a little closer, on his little belly, I embossed that little piece, and I put those little dots of the pearl in there so it kind of looked like buttons on him. Now, to do this card, I just want to tell you all the things I used on here. First of all, again, I used, well, my goodness, got all stuck together, another embossing folder from Crafts to You. This one's called Swirls. I really liked this one. I have a lot of swirls, but this one was kind of cool because it's all these little bitty, I don't know if you can really see that very well. Oh, there, that looks probably pretty good. They're kind of like little eyeballs. So I'm thinking this would make a great Halloween card if you were doing eyeballs, and you could put little googly eyes in the center of each one of those. Just another idea. But what I did is I actually cut a piece of my 10-second studio metal, and I embossed it using my Cuttlebug. And then on this card, I used it on cardstock. I embossed it, took some ink, and just highlighted it. Then the little robot guy I got using my Robots Cricut cartridge. And then this metal piece right here. I don't know if you can see that very well. I actually took my Cricut's embossing tool, put my metal through my Cricut, pulled out one of the images, and I embossed my metal and did this little, what do you call those, gears, I guess. They look like gears, and made my little border, took it off and sanded it, and that's how I did my card. So this card has tons of stuff on it. It isn't one that I would just send to anybody. My grandson's going to get this because I know then his mom will put it in the scrapbook. So you've got on here embossing folder, 10-second studio metal, using your Cricut, and then using this really awesome glitter liner. All in one card. Can you imagine? I got one more really quick thing to show you. Okay, now here's the last thing I want to show you now is another way to use the embossing folder that we used in the beginning. One of the things that I love to do is when I get something, I like to get my money's worth out of it. And I want to share that with all of you. When you buy something, I don't want you to just use it one way. I want to show you lots of ways to use it because I want you to get your money's worth like me. So here's what I did. Again, I used that embossing folder. And again, I used just a white cardstock with a white background. And that's how I got my background here. I used my pearl pen again, and I came in and did some little embellishing with it. And then, another product that we have at Crop Stop is by Heartfelt Creations, and they have these wonderful stamps. So I used the daisy patch, but get this. They also have die cuts, so that normally you would have to go in with your scissors and cut out each one of these flowers once you stamped them. You'd have to do all that fancy-dancy cutting. I'm not a very good cutter when it comes to that kind of stuff. But with these die cuts, you match them up. And I also have a video out there on Crop Stop where you can go and watch how you do this. It's really super simple. You put the die cut on there, run it through your Cuttlebug, and then you get your awesome flower, which is right here. And I cut it out of different paper, inked it up a little bit with my chalk inks, and then I took, again, my pearl pen, put a glop in the center, and then I wanted a little sheen to my petals of my flower, so I just stuck some on my finger and just put it around the petals. Put some paper and a bow on there and called it a card. So those are all the things that I did with just a few. It looks like a lot, but just a few things. You can just make all kinds of stuff. So make sure you check out cropstop.com and get yourself a pearl pen, a glitter pen, some stamps, some metal. Oh my goodness. If you need me to help you make your honey-do list, let me know. You have a great day now. Bye.